folks, Robbie. Welcome back to the channel, back on Forza Horizon 6 to check out a new car that just dropped in the game, and what a machine it is. This is the mighty Nissan GT-R Group A, or Godzilla as it was referred to back here in Australia. This is just one of the most dominant race cars of all time, and what a way to start off the Forza Horizon 6 car pass journey. So back in the late 80s, Nissan planned to join the touring car racing, and once they did, they released this GT-R to the track. It changed racing forever. This car became a legend or absolutely hated, depends on who you ask. They made their way down to Australia and absolutely dominated our supercars. It was embarrassing how quick this thing was compared to ours. Even once they restricted it, it still won. It won Bathurst 2 years in a row, won the championship 2 years in a row, won the 12 hours of Bathurst endurance race. And as you can imagine, with the locals down here who are very passionate about our V8 supercars, it was not very popular or loved at all. Which is essentially how it got its nickname Godzilla, which comes from an Australian journalist who described this car as a monster from Japan that could not be stopped or beaten. Powering this GT-R is a legend of a machine. The RB26D twin turbocharged inline 6 in-game makes 641 horsepower, 667 torque, which is quite a lot for a car that weighs 1,261 kilos. An incredible power to weight ratio. All the power sent to all four wheels through a race spec 5-speed manual gearbox. Alright, we're going to talk a bit more about the car later on the track, but for now we're going to do some testing to see just how good this GT-R is in game. So first up, let's do a high-speed brake test. 150 k's down to 0. I just like to do this to see what it actually can do. 150 down to 0, full on the brakes. As you expect, it absolutely crushes it. 34 meters to come to a complete standstill. That's going to come quite handy on the track later on. So now for the drag race, we're going to take this thing off the line. 1K down here, 0 to 100, 2.5 seconds. Absolute rocket. 0 to 160 k's an hour is 5.2. Top speed will hit 322 kilometers an hour, or the magical 200 mile an hour mark. Down here, it absolutely launches it off the line. Stock standard 17.7 down here.
Nice.
Not too bad. Even the annoying commentator in the game agrees. Shut up, Jordan. Now around the racetrack, this is the test track I built and designed a little while ago. And this is easily the fastest car around here. I've driven a Honda Civic and I've driven the Toyota Supra GR. I originally planned for this series just to do road cars like old school Top Gear, but why restrict yourself? One of the greatest race cars ever. We've got to bring it around here as well. Now, originally I showed the replay, but for some reason, waiting on an update, the replays are glitching like crazy in this game. So kind of had to record this on the fly, which I don't like doing because there's usually a lot of errors. Takes a little while to get the perfect lap, but around here, my God, this car is absolutely brilliant. All-wheel drive, so much grip. As you can see, as we hard on the brakes here, turning hard left into Uber corner. I named that because you can just do a random U-turn in the middle of the road. Coming up here to the slalom, overall it's pretty good. It's got so much grip, it's so flat to the ground, the brakes are so good, you can get onto the power so quickly. It's just the perfect car. No tuning or upgrades needed to this thing. It's absolutely rockets down here. Down through copyright lane, I call that because all the shops have got bloody music playing at them. So you got to absolutely launch it out of here. Again, all drive grip, it's just absolutely punishing these corners. This car is absolutely brilliant. I can't wait to see what some of you tuners do to it, because already it is absolutely incredibly quick. In the real world in Japan, this thing won the championship 4 years in a row. 29 races it won in a row. Every single race it entered in, it won. And I get the feeling it could be doing that in Horizon 6 as well. I can't believe they added this into the game. Thank you so much, Playground Games. This thing is an absolute monster around my track. Granted, it's only a new series, but it's absolutely crushed the leaderboards. The two road cars never stood a chance. 145 around here was incredibly fast. Again, I can't believe they've added this actual car. We've always been making it with the regular R32, but to have the actual thing in game, it is absolutely great. The detail as well is fantastic. Yep, just blown away. I can't wait to see what else we get in the car pass, because if this is the first one you bring out, hopefully the trend keeps going. I know the leaks and the lists are out there for what's coming, but I'm deliberately staying away from it because I want to be surprised. But my God, we've got the Group A GT-R and it's an absolute joy to drive. Definitely going to be putting a few more 1,000 kilometers into it. But I'm Rob. This is my tested and reviewed series. Almost forgot what it was called. Only new to this. I'm enjoying this game so far. Hope you're enjoying the series as well, but I'll be back in another couple of days with another video. Not being planned, but I've done a few Japanese cars in a row. We'll go something somewhere else next time around, but there's so many awesome new cars I want to check out. So until then, I'll see you later. Bye.